So on Monday and yesterday, you focus on the person rotating inside. Today, the problem that you're gonna have is the person rotate outside. So let's understand first how you guys gonna rotate, okay? There's two forms that I can facing away from my partner. I can post on my elbow, and that's the problem I'm gonna talk next week, when the person basing the elbow. To rotate, I want you guys tuck your elbow. You guys gonna tuck your elbow. You guys gonna cross your legs, and your tip toe is gonna be alive on the floor. You guys go on your shoulder, and your hips gonna coming up. Okay? Like this. Understand that the intention that I have in first place, imagine you're sparring that the level is very similar. You don't want to give the points, or maybe you're competing and the person hit your side and you don't want to give the points, right? You want to have one more chance to try to replace the guard, okay? So usually when people use that position is to try to bring the hips back and frame it with the hips. So I lose the frames with the arm, now I rotate, I bring my hips up to try to frame it with my hips, and now I can start to open my leg in a regard. Okay? Usually that was the person looking for. Okay? If I feel like she's attached on me as I go, I can go turtle to start to place my hips on the floor in the far side. So as soon as I get here, I don't stop in turtle because stay attached. If the person is attached on me, she's probably gonna take my back. Okay? Especially if the person is like a super tight, probably the person is going to take my back. When I rotate and I end up kind of like in turtle, I place my hips on the floor to try to face her and create this scenario. Okay, where she doesn't have a hooks on me, she still has upper body control, and I'm going to try to work my way out from the back from here, at least I'm on top. Okay, so that's the intention that you're looking for. So please, in the exercise, don't post your elbow today, okay? So you guys are going to do this to run away. There's nothing wrong on that, but it's a different problem that the way how you solve is a little bit different. Does that make sense? So Verona is going to be working to pass my guard. He's going to be drilling guard pass. Can be anything. As soon as she's get on my side, turn. Vai, keep going. I'm going to turn, and I'm going to explain what you guys going to do, okay? I want you guys in first place, you guys gonna try to slowly the person down with any grip that you guys can find in the far side. The better grip to have is the collar grip, but it can be anything. Can be the biceps, can be the jacket, anything here. And when the person starts to go, you guys gonna try to slow the person down with your elbow and the hips. Make it harder to the person turn, that's what I want. And try to attach your chest on the person's back, okay? If you cannot slow the person down and the person keep going, I want you guys try to keep your chest on the upper back and try to either get a CBL control or you maintain this grip in the collar across and your hands can be on the floor, your hands can be in the jacket, but anything that your chest is attached on the person's back. Okay, my chest is in the upper back, not in the lower back. I have to be here, attached. Okay? And the last thing, when the person starts to create movement, I want you guys try to cover the person's hips with your knees or hooks. That's the exercise that you guys are going to have to do it, okay? I'm not going to explain step by step, but that's what I want, okay? I'm going to see how that goes, and then I'm going to share you guys some technique, okay? But the first one, I want you guys to try to figure it out by yourself, okay? Imagine that's the problem that you have to solve. So I'm giving you guys the most important principles, okay? You guys are going to try to slow the person down. When the hips start coming up, you guys gonna try to You guys gonna try to follow the hips and keep your chest on the back. That's what I don't care what technique that you use, but that's what have to be done. Your knees has to be blocking the hips, your chest has to be in the upper back. Okay? So maybe she turned it too fast, and I get here. I'm gonna try to bring her hips towards me, to bring her hips between my knees. With one hook or both hooks. Cannot be in situation that I don't have any hooks. That makes sense? If I don't have any hooks, probably she's going to slide out, and I'm going to end up losing her. Okay? So, don't need to make any resistance in the guard pass. Keep it drilling the guard pass like a sharp and slow. Try to focus on the details. Don't be sloppy. And it's still one outside, one under, one over. Okay? So the 3 paths of passing, right? So there's multiple ways, but I want to see one outside, one under, one through the legs. Okay? So she pass, do long step now. She pass. As soon as she get here, look, she's going to start to stabilize. I'm going to turn, and she needs to stay attached. Okay? Until she's covered my hips. So maybe I move to the opposite side. She's going to follow me. You look how she has my hips. Then she's going to go again. Because she did it through my legs, now she go around the legs. Faster and leg drag, whatever. She get on my side, I turn, and she needs to follow me. Sometimes you guys can turn and try to replace the guard. Okay, vai, go. Vai, one and pass. So I try to frame him defending, now I'm gonna try to re-guard. And she's going to follow me, keep going. Does that make sense? Because that was happening very often in sparring, okay? In a competition round, or when you're competing. You're passing, the person don't want to give up points, they turn it to try to regard, or put the back on the floor, and your job is follow the person and try to attach yourself on the back. You guys have any questions on that? Let's give it a try, right? Let's go. If I be able to slowly her down, let's say I slowly her down and she stay on her side. When I get my seatbelt control head and arm here, doesn't matter how I do, if I do with my hands or just with the collar grip. If I see space between her knee and her elbow, I step my leg over with my heel nice and tight. I fold in my leg and I bring my elbow over my lap. And now my knee bring her to the other side and I take the back. Okay, that's the chair seat back take. You guys can do that as well. I love this control here. When I go Kimura grip, this is a very good control too. When I don't see space between her knee and her elbow, I know it's going to be hard to step over. So it's very difficult there, okay? Now I folding her over me, and now I see, if I can use my heel to create space, keep it nice and tight. If I can use my heel to create space to push out the way, and now I create a cross with my leg, I bring her to the other side, and then I take the back. If I cannot, the person is super tight, like Faye, like here, using against her, I'm gonna have a hard time here. Like she's super tight. I keep pulling her towards me and I place the bottom leg. And then I take the back, okay? So she's still defending elbow and knee connection here. I lock my feet, stretch her out, and then I take the back, okay? If the person turns very, very fast, so let's say I try to slow the person down and the person turns very, very fast, the most important concept here to be able to insert a hook is your knee position. Your knee has to be high, close to the shoulder, and one knee has to be on the hips. You guys gonna understand why now, okay? When she brings her hips up, my hook, I insert my hook inside. And the other knee is following the hips. In case she's putting her back on the floor, my knee can bring her to the other side, and now I can take the back, okay? So if your knee position is off, this is gonna happen, look. Maybe my knee is too low. When she turns, I don't have the hook, look. I cannot insert my hook inside. I'm gonna be floating on top here. If she does a front roll now, I'm probably gonna end up losing her, okay? So pay attention on my leg position. Turn the other way, Faye. So look at me here. When she goes, look how I insert my hook. The near hook, not the far side, guys. The near hook. Now, if she stay, I use the outside hook to bring her back. And now I take the back. If she turn all the way to the back of the floor, I follow her. And now I take the back. Okay? If I delay that and she's turning too fast, now it's not my hook that come inside, it's my knee. So let's say she goes, she's turning too fast, I insert, no, stay in turn. I insert my knee, like this. Okay? Now I step over her leg close to her knee, not close to the heel because she can use the other leg to clear that control. I go close to the knee and now I bring her back. Now look how her hips is above me. I need to make sure I cover her hips. I place one hook and now my knee cover the hips and now I have the back. If the way how she did it initially, if she go too fast, in the moment he places her hips on the floor, I need to jump to the other side in order to take the back. Okay, and those things in sparring happen very fast. Okay, that's why it's important to train the reaction. So one thing you guys cannot do if you want to take the back is when the person turn, you step on the you step on the floor to try to stop the movement. You're going to be on top, but it's going to be difficult to take the back. So if I go here and I see her hips going to the floor, I try to fulfill that space with my knee, and then I hop to the other side. Now I have the back. Okay? So you guys are going to do the same exercise, but I now have a better understand. Okay? So turn the other side now, Faye. I be able to keep her down, holding her down. I step my leg over, go to chair, sit back, take the back. There's no space between knee and elbow. I try to create space with my heel, but I never lose this connection. I cannot use my legs here. I'm gonna lose her. And stay attached. I cannot place this hook. I pull her more towards me, insert the bottom hook. And now I have. I start to attach on her. She turned it too fast, I insert the bottom hook. Look how the bottom hook coming inside. Look, she goes, look at my bottom hook, boom. And now I have the back. Now if I want to, I can get the second hook, I can bring her back, okay? She turned it too fast and I miss the hook, I place my knee. Because now I have a good angle to follow her, okay? I have been doing with the hands on the floor, but you guys can do that with the seat belt. Or I use a lot these hands on the floor. Can be here, look, on the jacket. This is very good too. Or I can be with the seat belt, okay? So she stay, I bring her towards me, shrimp out, take the back, okay? I place my knee, I go through. She's turning too fast, I jump to the other side, okay? Let's do the exercise now with a better understanding and create different reactions if you're on bottom, okay? That makes sense? You guys got it? Give it a try, 1, 2, let's go.